definitely say the senior trip to Orlando. I feel like it was really fun. We got to, I had to be in a room with a lot of my friends, and we had to cook meals together every night and pretty much just hang out with each other for a week. And I really enjoyed the kind of class bonding that we had together, because we didn't really get a lot of that this year because of COVID, but I really enjoyed that. And then the theme parks, of course, were really fun. So it was an overall really fun week.
Has to be Windy Gap, especially in high school, just because there have been so many friendship bondings and even spiritual bondings that you can't really get anywhere else, and I'll just take them with me for the rest of my life.
Winning a state tournament game for soccer that hasn't been done in a very long time. So it was really fun just to see all the girls together just win, and it was very exciting.
Okay, and very specific. It's outside. It's near the area in between the back of the Hendricks Center and then the auditorium, like the Alkire. And right outside the back of the Hendricks Center is my favorite, because it's right outside the art classroom, and I would go there, and a lot of my friends have art classes, so we would hang out there together, and I get homework done there. I did a lot of the I do the Lancer here, so a lot of the pages I did for the Lancer I did sitting out there, and Mr. Gillette is one of my favorite teachers, and that's right outside of his classroom, and it's right outside the Performing Arts building. I love to do performing arts. That's a particularly good spot on campus that I like to be.
I do. It's probably the baseball field, probably because I played baseball, but it's also just a nice place to go in the middle of school day, obviously when we're off of class, just to kind of have a place of peace and quiet.
Just anywhere outside and getting some sun in the day and getting out of the classroom.
Okay, so BC Calculus I'd probably say is my favorite class, not so much because I love calculus exactly, but because we did get to meet every day, and one of my favorite teachers, Miss Jones, is the teacher in that class, so I really enjoyed the people in it, and it was just really cool because we got to see each other every day and kind of work through everything together as a class, and there's about 12 of us in there, so we kind of became close over the years. So
my favorite class is probably 10th grade history with Dr. Headley. I don't know why, I've always kind of had a knack for history class in general. It's always been my favorite in each grade I've been, and I really like Dr. Headley as a teacher. He connects with us through history and also in a friendship way, so that's gotta be my favorite one.
Definitely Latin with Mrs. Bishop. She is fantastic. I love her. She's very welcoming and really helps our students kind of continue to push themselves, and I really like that about her.
I have a couple. I'd say my two favorite teachers are Miss Jones and Mr. Gillette. I feel like they both are just really great mentors and role models and how to live a life in Christ. I feel like they're both great teachers, but I feel like there's so much more than that.
Miss Edwards in the JK building, she was my first teacher here, and I was very young and don't remember everything about her class, but I know that she's probably one of my biggest fans in life still this day in general, and I can always go to her for a hug and to talk to her about life in general.
Mrs. Bishop, Mrs. Ramsey, I definitely connected with her more this year, just with college admission stuff, and she really helped me. She's super welcoming. And Mrs. Fox, the college counselor, she's also super fun and just really excited to help out her students, and they're really fun to be around.
Philippians 4:6-7, where it says, "Do not be anxious for anything, but with everything through prayer and supplication, present your request to God, and the peace that goes beyond all understanding will guard your heart and mind in Christ Jesus." And that's just that's kind of been a foundational verse that really keeps me grounded whenever I'm feeling stressed or anxious about anything.
1 John 4:4, the second half of the verse reads, "For he who is in you is greater than he who's in the world." So it's just a good reminder to me in general that at the school, I've been brought to the school to be set apart. So whenever I'm in a situation that I don't think I should be in, or I feel like I'm not as popular for doing something, I always know that it's for a greater purpose than just myself. So.
Proverbs 18:10, it says, "The name of the Lord is a fortified tower, and the righteous run to it and are safe." And I think that just kind of speaks to itself, and very impactful for me at least. So.
inspiring, just because I feel like there's a lot of people here who, you know, excel at what they do and like really push you to achieve and be better. And there's also people that really inspire you, like to improve your relationship with God, and like who are really good role models as to how to do that here as well.
I would say family, just because I know I've been here my whole life, so in many ways some of the teachers have been parent figures in my life and even friendship figures in my life, and I know that no matter where life takes me, there's always a place that I can come back to, and the school have open arms, and I can still go back to some of these teachers and talk to them about how life is going in general.
Probably like a rock or a foundation, just has helped me grow personally, but also spiritually into the person that I am today. And I want to continue to do that through college, even though my college isn't a Christian school. But I think that has really helped me to defend my faith and talk to other people about their faith.
I mean, even though I've had great classes, been involved in fine arts, been involved in track, volleyball, sports in general, I think just the people here is what I'll remember most. I mean, the people are what, you know, whenever I come back to visit, or, you know, who I'll be seeing, and I think the people are what have impacted my life most here.
What I remember most about CCS is how much it's prepared me for the twists and turns of life in general. The lessons I've learned, whether it's from Miss Dennehy's fine arts class in lower school to Mr. Henson's 11th grade Bible class, and no matter how different the lessons may be, they've prepared me to be the man that I am today, ready to go out into the world.
Probably how the students and the teachers, but also the staff, are like always have a smile on their face and are willing to help each other. They're always just pushing and going the extra mile for each other, and I really like that.
I'd say just the value of hard work. I feel like in myself, you know, kind of challenging myself and learning to put, you know, if I push myself a little bit harder, that I can really accomplish a lot, but also seeing others, you know, when pushing themselves and achieving great things. So the value of hard work.
Working hard gets you things in life, whether it's been struggling in a class and having to work hard for a long period of time to bring my grade back up slowly, or in athletics, whether it's been struggling on the field and having to work hard off the field to get back to where I was on the field. And even in my spiritual life, whenever I'm not feeling as connected to God, working at that, whether it's reading the Bible more, praying more in general.
Just to continue to help other people, even if you're not really close with them, it could make their day and you don't realize that. Because I've been on both sides where someone has made my day, or I've tried to reach out to some other people and try to just include them and stuff, and yeah.
Thank you, Charlotte Christian, for all the wonderful memories. I thank you for all the friends that I've gotten to make here and all the wonderful teachers that have influenced my life. I'm really going to miss being here next year.
Thank you for everything, Charlotte Christian. I promise I'll be back soon.
Thank you so much, Charlotte Christian, for everything that you've done for me. I will miss you so much in college.